Hello friends, we back for another death battle reaction. Today we'll be checking out Batman vs Spider-Man. Let's get it. So definitely two popular comic book characters,
They're
Batman,
the guardians of
Spider-Man.
the
I
night, the
guess
superhuman saviors of the lone and
majority of the
Bruce Wayne, the
population of the earth
Batman,
knows
and
about
Peter
these
Parker, the
characters, right?
Spider-Man. It's no secret that given time for prep, both Batman and Spider-Man can defeat pretty much any opponent. Which is why we're pitting them against each other with only their standard
Of course, you
equipment,
would look at it in a way
gladiator
that
style. He's
Batman
whizzing
is
on boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their
a
weapons,
bit
armor, and
smarter than
skills to find
Spider-Man,
out
but
who would win a
Spider-Man
death
is a lot
battle.
stronger, faster,
The
because he
Dark Knight
actually
is a
has
master of the
powers.
shadows. Using intimidation as a weapon, he patrols the streets of Gotham City. You know you're doing something right when people are terrified at just your shadow. After his parents were murdered by a common thug, Bruce Wayne dedicated his life to fighting the criminal underworld. He achieved 12 master degrees, studied 127 martial arts, and perfected escape artistry. Given enough time, he can escape any conceivable trap. Batman has pushed himself to the limits of the human body.
Isn't being an escape artist just some BS?
The Batsuit was designed to be the ultimate flexible
Couldn't
combat
you
armor.
like
While the pointy ears are a bit much for me, the armor can
like
still
when
burn
magicians
and gunfire.
escape from
His memory
traps and
cloth
shit?
cape can
Isn't
be
there
used
like
as
a trick to
glider,
it?
And the entire suit is lined with a 200,000 volt electrode network.
Wow.
I guess when you're a billionaire, you can afford to
Oh yeah,
turn
that
yourself
part
into
from
a
the
frickin'
movie.
human taser. The gadgets from Wayne's never-ending funds don't stop there. His utility belt carries dozens of different tools that can get him out of practically any situation. That belt has pretty much everything. Grappling hook, explosives, beer. Maybe not that last one, but mine would. Notable gadgets include a gas mask, tear gas, smoke pellets, a kryptonite ring, remote detonated plastic explosives, and his trademark grapple gun. He also
The grappling
carries a
hook,
large
yep.
supply of collapsible
And
shuriken.
batarangs.
The batarangs. And if throwing a razor-sharp object at people isn't enough, he's got several types, like electric shock, knockout dart, and grenade. Despite having the
Ooh.
build of an Olympic athlete, the Cape Crusader's greatest feats are attributed to his detective skills. He can anticipate attacks through muscle movement and memorize the smallest details, even the shape of a cheek he's punched. And while Batman is only human, his achievements stand among gods.
Yeah,
He's
that's
a
true.
founding
To be
member of
fair,
the team of superheroes
that's
known
true.
as the Justice League, and he's even fought Superman. But while Wayne has no exploitable weaknesses, he is not perfect. His mental stability has often been called into question. Well, let's see. His parents were killed in front of him as a child. He uses his money to beat the shit out of people dressed as a giant bat, and keeps employing 12-year-old sidekicks. Yet he's clearly not all there. But he is a survivor. He endured being broken in half, fighting the other members of the Justice League, complete disintegration, and being stranded in the past as a living time bomb of galactic destruction. Wait, what?
What?
Yet he somehow pulled through every time. Why? Because he's the goddamn Batman!
Woo! This is gonna be hype, man.
The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man protects the streets of New York City. Once Peter Parker was a wimpy nerd with no friends.
Dude, I miss Toby as a Spider-Man. You know,
Now he's a radioactive superhero with
Tom Holland is great and all, but I kinda miss Toby.
He finally got himself laid. A lot, actually. A clever photographer and science major, Spider-Man is not only incredibly powerful, but also a genius in strategy and science. Using these skills, he created 2 wrist-mounted web shooters, which let him swing around the city. You know, if he was so smart, wouldn't he make the web shoot out of his butt like a real spider? No, first it's not their butt, it comes out of their... Spider-Man, Spider-Man, grab some webs like a spider can.
Oh my god.
Each web shooter cartridge can hold a large amount of pressurized web fluid, and so can his girlfriends.
Woo!
And features a rotating carousel to
Behave, Boomstick.
His spider powers give him superhuman strength, speed, agility, and durability. He can run up to 200 miles per hour, lift over 10 tons, and take a friggin' grenade to the face. He can even knock a dinosaur out cold with
How
his
the hell is Batman supposed to win this?
Also, by altering his body's electron attraction, Spider-Man can crawl along any surface. But his most advantageous power is the Spider Sense. It acts kind of like a warning signal, like caller ID when your ex-wife's calling for alimony. Actually, the Spider Sense is much more than a simple alarm. It gives Peter omnipresent detection of his surroundings. This is how he swings through New York without looking where he shoots his webs. And unlike his human senses, it is not affected by gases and toxins unless specifically tailored to the Spider Sense itself. However, it's up to Spider-Man to recognize and react to its warnings, so it can be tricked if he doesn't think he's in danger. Still, paired with his speed, Spider-Man is almost untouchable. He can even dodge automatic fire. His unique martial art, the Way of the Spider, utilizes the spider sense to its fullest. Spider-Man can go toe-to-toe with the most advanced masters of combat, even while blindfolded. No wonder other superheroes don't like this guy. I mean, the friggin' spider sense does everything for him. Speaking of which, somehow Spider-Man once tried to join the Justice League, but was rejected by Batman. Ouch. I bet he wishes he could fight.
How the hell did he join the Justice League? Isn't DC a different universe?
His bright and colorful costume makes stealth
Was that like a Marvel DC crossover?
And the oddly specific ethyl chloride pesticide is his kryptonite. Also, any enemy with speed comparable to his can outmatch his spider sense. Still, if those are his only limitations, how come sometimes he gets shot by a stray bullet? Lazy writing.
Wait!
Yeah, that's true.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
I do.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, you know,
Alright, the combatants are set.
I don't see how Batman can win this one.
Commercial break. Commercial break!
We're going Spider-Man here,
Audible.com is the leading
100%.
provider of downloadable digital audiobooks ranging from
Ooh, this animation looks good. Like, at least it's not pixelated and shit. It's probably the Spider-Man from like MVC. But I don't know where they got Batman's model. Like a Batman game, I guess. For PlayStation. Woo! That dive kick. Alright, stealth, yep. But Spider-Man can detect that with a spider sense, right? Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man's attacks would break Batman's bones, right? Oh! But Batman's putting up quite a fight.
Having fun yet?
What the fuck? What the
It's all or nothing.
Let's go! Oh!
Sorry about that.
Dude! That was more brutal than I thought.
Damn!
Holy shit.
Show it again! Despite Batman possessing more skill and knowledge, Spider-Man's abilities ultimately overpowered his arsenal. To be fair, Bats might have been able to deal with Spidey's strength and speed, but that damn spider sense changes everything. Right, the spider sense counters surprise and stealth, Batman's most valuable weapons.
Yeah, that's
How
true.
could Batman lose to a wimpy spider nerd when he defeated the entire Justice League on his own? Many of Batman's greatest achievements have required weeks or months of preparation and planning, which can hardly be compared to the one-on-one confrontation of a death battle. Keep in mind, if we had given Batman prep time, the same would be done for Spider-Man. And all of Wayne's money and the Commissioner's men couldn't put Batman together again.
Yeah, he didn't really have a way of winning that.
Thanks for watching
Alright.
Battle, but I...
Amazing battle. We did call it. It was kinda obvious at first glance, but they do try to make the battles look closer than they should. So maybe if Batman had like a special armor, it would have been more fair. But yeah, this was fairly one-sided. Not even close. Alright, so yep, that's the battle. If you guys like the content, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.